This is the Improve and Have Fun podcast. My name is Paul PVP Perez, and on this podcast, I work on improving myself while having fun along the way with the hopes of encouraging you to do the same. 3 new weird stories for this week. The first story, NYC rats, Uptown versus Downtown. This is from newyork.cbslocal.com, and this is dated the 1st of December 2017. I read you a few lines from the article here. New York is a city of diverse humans, and a Fordham University student team has discovered it may be the city of diverse rats as well. A study by 5 researchers found Manhattan's uptown and downtown rats are genetically different as are West Village versus East Village rats. A sampling of 262 Ratsus norvegicus, or brown rat to the layman, were used to find out where the original rats of New York City first came from and how various neighborhoods' rats populations were related to each other over time. Across Manhattan, rats exhibited a homogeneous population origin from rats that likely invaded from Great Britain, the researchers said. Since the move over from Europe, colonies of rats have become more tightly clustered to groups, staying within a few blocks of a common nest or area. In addition to trapping and measuring the genetic profile of rats, the team also used a crowdsourced online rat map, which you will find a link to in the article. And it shows a concentration of rats below 34th Street and another group on the Upper West Side, north into Washington Heights. And between the two groups, Midtown appears to have less to offer rat colonies as bases of residence. In the city's most recent attempt to win the war against the furry vermin, Mayor Bill de Blasio announced in July a $32 million plan to reduce the rat population by 70%. Now let's go on to the next story, which is Sunken Roman City Explored. This is on the dailystar.co.uk. As always, I'll leave links to all these articles in the show notes so you can take a look at them yourselves. And this was published on the 4th of December 2017. Baiae was an ancient resort on the west coast of Italy that largely disappeared beneath the waves 1,700 years ago. The town in Naples was a resort of choice for the Roman super-rich and became notorious for its sprawling mansions. It was a place synonymous with luxury and wickedness, historians claim. A wine-soaked party town. But as the centuries passed, much of it lost to the sea as volcanic activity caused the coastline to retreat 400 meters inland. Or 400 miles inland, I'm not sure. It's UK, so I know sometimes the way they measure things is a little different. Now the site in modern-day Italy has been rediscovered and open to divers who found many treasures still intact. Photographer Antonio Buciello, who lives in Naples, photographed the site and found that roads, walls, mosaics, and even statues had survived the ravages of time. The 45-year-old said, "The beautiful mosaics and the villas and the temples that have re-emerged are still underwater, show the opulence and wealth of this area." Now to the third and final story. We're going to keep a little shorter this week. This one discusses world's first human head transplant a success, controversial scientist claims. This is on the telegraph.co.uk, and it's dated, let's see here, November the 17th of 2017. And let me read you a few lines from this final article here. The world's first human head transplant has allegedly been performed on a corpse in an 18-hour operation which successfully connected the spine, nerves, and blood vessels of 2 people. The operation was carried out by a team led by Dr. Xiaoping Ren of Harbin Medical University in China, who last year successfully grafted a head onto a body of a monkey. Italian professor Sergio Canavero, director of the Turin Advanced Neuromodulation Group, who has been working with the team, said they would imminently move onto a living human who was paralyzed from the neck down. He told the Telegraph that electrical stimulation of the nerves proved the operation on the corpse has been successful. That's going to be it for this segment. As always, if you have any comments, thoughts, contact me. Let me know what you think. This is the Improve and Have Fun podcast. Thanks for listening, and we are out.